Well, opening statements in the retrial for disgraced Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein began today in a Manhattan courtroom. This comes 1 year after New York's highest appeals court overturned Weinstein's 2020 rape and sexual assault conviction and granted him a second trial. Weinstein, however, still currently in prison. He is serving a 23-year sentence. Now prosecutors are retrying him with a new criminal charge and additional testimony from a new witness. NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas is outside that New York City courtroom with the very latest for us. Chloe, good to see you. So what have we heard in the opening statements so far today, and what can you tell us about the jury?
Hey there, Vicki. Well, in the courthouse right behind me, I was there for a few hours this morning listening to New York prosecutors lay out their case and describe to these jurors, who are 7 women, 5 men, so it's a very different split than we saw in the original 2020 trial, where they talk about this man who was once a very powerful movie producer in Hollywood and how he allegedly abused that power and forced himself upon 3 women. Now, 2 of those women, Jessica Mann and Mimi Haley, were part of Harvey Weinstein's original 2020 trial, and he was found guilty on those 2 counts. But in this particular case, Vicki, you're seeing a 3rd woman be introduced, a model from Poland. Her name is Kaja Sokola, and they talk about how she met him, she was an aspiring actress, and that he allegedly forced himself upon her in a New York hotel room. And right in the front, you see Harvey Weinstein. You know, he's frail. He's been battling numerous health issues. He was recently moved from Rikers, the jail where he's been in since his conviction was overturned last year. He's been in Bellevue Hospital, and you could see him at different points, Vicki, looking over to the jury and making eye contact with them.
Chloe, you talk about a different jury makeup, another witness that will be added in terms of what will be different this time around. How much prison time does he face if he's charged? And if he is acquitted in this case, he still does have to serve the current term, right?
Yeah, so there's a lot to unpack here. I mean, in 2022, he was convicted of rape in a separate trial in L.A. That was in 2022, and he was sentenced to 16 years in prison. So even if he's acquitted of these charges in this particular New York trial that's expected to last about a month, he will have to be extradited to Los Angeles and serve that prison sentence. In one of these charges with one of these women, Vicki, he's actually already served the entire amount of jail time for that count. So as for what type of jail time he could be facing, it's over 15 years in prison. But again, he is going to potentially take the stand in his own defense for the first time. And that is something that will be different than what we saw in the 2020 trial when he did not testify. Vicki?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.